We begin tonight with another stunning development in the case of a botched raid by Chicago police. The city's top attorney, Mark Flessner, has resigned over the handling of the Anjanette Young case. She is the social worker who was handcuffed naked during a bad raid in February of 2019. Since then, CPD and the city have been fighting to keep the police body cam video secret, including going to federal court last week to try to stop CBS 2 from sharing them with you. Mayor Lori Lightfoot promised to hold people in her administration accountable. Here's CBS 2 investigator Dave Savini on today's fallout.
The city's top lawyer has resigned, the first to be held accountable over the handling of the botched Chicago police raid of Anjanette Young's home.
You're telling me to relax something you guys are just... My name is Anjanette Young. What is going on?
The resignation comes 2 days after the CBS 2 investigators revealed there were key body cams from that night Young and her legal team were never given. This is one of 6 body camera videos the city failed to turn over, despite a lawsuit requiring they disclose evidence in the wrong raid. One of those body cams withheld shows the first officer through the door, points a high-powered rifle at the innocent woman. Young had just gotten undressed after a long week of work and was changing into pajamas when the raid team burst in.
Go, 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 go! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Don't move! Come out into the living room!
The 6 extra videos only came to light after the city complied with a Freedom of Information Act request we submitted last year. 2 days ago, they finally gave up all the video. That's when the CBS 2 investigators discovered the 6 additional body cam videos. The video is also significant since it shows the pointing of a gun at an innocent person, a use of force. On Thursday, Mayor Lightfoot, in a one-on-one interview, said she never saw the body cam videos of the Young raid, even though the CBS 2 investigators informed her office about them in November of 2019. Now she vows a full investigation.
You know people saw this video in your administration.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make you wonder why you didn't know about it?
No, it makes me angry that I didn't know about it. It makes me angry that decisive action wasn't taken. People saw this video. They watched it. And
people in your administration?
Correct.
People that you trust?
Correct. Well, people in my administration saw this, whether it's police department, law department, COPA. I saw the video, and someone should have acted. Someone should have certainly raised it to my level. Look at this video, and that didn't happen.
The mayor also said the law department, headed by Mark Flessner, and her top administration would be the subject of a top-to-bottom review.
It was just so hard to see the city law office threaten CBS with an emergency motion to try to tell us
and I've been very clear about that. That should never have happened. You're doing your job. And part of legitimacy of government means transparency. And as I said to the law department today in writing and orally, the media plays an important role in our government to hold us accountable, to make sure that there is transparency. And had I known about it, it never would have happened. I would have stopped it right in its tracks. It was a wrong thing to do. I made that abundantly clear. I can't imagine a set of circumstances where I'd ever approve that again, but it can never happen without my prior written consent. If for some reason it ever would, and it better not, I will fire everyone involved. I will not hesitate.
Anjanette Young and her attorney are planning on refiling a lawsuit tomorrow in state court. And while the mayor's administration is under investigation at this hour, we know of no one at the Chicago Police Department to be disciplined for this very wrong and botched, humiliating raid. Dave Savini, CBS 2 Investigators.
Flessner released a statement this afternoon saying he was not part of the original investigation into the Anjanette Young raid or the city's failure to turn over all the body camera videos of that incident. A group of prominent pastors and community leaders demanded exactly this type of accountability after CBS 2 broke this story last week. At a news conference Friday, they called for people to step down. This afternoon, the Reverend Ira Ackery said he hopes more changes are on the way.
This is a great step one. This is a great first move in this jigsaw puzzle of resolutions because there's so many problems on so many angles of this story.
He also wants to see action taken against the police officers involved in the botched raid on Young's home. The Anjanette Young raid, as disturbing as it is just one example in a pattern of wrong raids by Chicago police that the CBS 2 investigators have worked for more than 2 years to uncover. Check out our extensive reporting in the Investigator section of our CBS Chicago app.